This year's UEFA Champions League introduces some new rules, but one thing remains constant: the iconic stadiums. With over 30 venues hosting matches, we're about to take you on a tour of them all, including the grand finale in Bavaria. From the smallest to the largest, we'll explore the grounds of the world's most prestigious club football competition. Not every team will be playing in their usual home stadiums, as some clubs have had to adapt to new venues. Let's dive right in. Who would have thought Girona FC would be in the Champions League just a year ago? Despite Catalonia having bigger stadiums, Girona will be playing their matches at home in Estadi Montilivi. No stadium confusion here, they're sticking to their roots. Sparta Prague is all set to play their Champions League matches at Stadion Letna, which holds 18,000 fans. This historic site has been home to football since 1917, and today, known as Epet Arena, it stands as one of the top sports venues in the country. Champions League. With an 18,000 seat capacity, this venue is quite impressive for a city with fewer than 8,000 residents. Under the guidance of Adolf Hutter, as Monaco will take the field at Stade Louis II. While it might not be the flashiest venue, this stadium has a special claim to fame. It can hold 2/3 of Monaco's entire population. Plus, it's been a stage for several European Super Cup clashes. Slovan might not have one of the largest stadiums in the Champions League, but their venue is steeped in history. Dating back to 1939, the original Tehelna Pole has been a significant site, once hosting matches for the Czechoslovak national team. Atalanta Bergamo's Gewiss Stadium has undergone some exciting updates recently. Since 2019, major renovations have been in progress, focusing on replacing the iconic arches behind the goals with sleek new stands, transforming the stadium's look and feel. Croatia's Stadion Maksimir, home to Dinamo Zagreb, has a rich history, having opened its doors over a century ago. With such an iconic past, could it be time for Croatia to embark on a stadium revolution? Next up, we're heading to Belgium. At Jan Breydelstadion, which hosts both Club Brugge and Cercle Brugge, it's Club Brugge that truly fills the stands. Expect to see the stadium buzzing with energy as they pack the house for their Champions League clashes. Sturm Graz won't be hosting their Champions League matches at their usual ground. Instead, they're moving to the impressive Wörthersee Stadion in Klagenfurt, which is almost twice the size of their home stadium. This upgrade is a win for the city too, with each game expected to rake in around €2 million in revenue. Next, we head to Austria, where FC Red Bull Salzburg has also made it to the Champions League. Their home ground, Stadion Salzburg, is a tad bigger than the one in Klagenfurt, boasting just under 200 more seats. Bayer Leverkusen's home, BayArena, might not be the largest stadium out there, but it's notorious for being a tough place for visitors. Despite its more modest size, opposing teams rarely walk away with a win. Young boys Bern, fresh off their Champions League qualification, will be playing in a stadium that surpasses Bayer Leverkusen's in size. Their current ground was constructed on the historic site of the original Stadion Wankdorf, famous for hosting the 1954 World Cup final. Get ready to experience one of the Netherlands' largest stadiums this Champions League season. PSV Stadion, renowned for hosting Euro 2000, once set its attendance record with a visit from Manchester United. Unfortunately, the Red Devils won't be gracing the pitch this year. Bologna FC is making a grand return to the Champions League after a long hiatus since the 1964-65 season, when they played in the competition's predecessor. Their iconic stadium, famed for its striking red brick tower, will once again welcome some of the biggest names in football. Allianz Stadium, the home of Juventus, stands out for its unique story. A larger stadium was torn down to build this more compact, modern venue. Interestingly, the stadium's grand opening featured a match against Notts County. Aston Villa is making a grand return to the Champions League, and they'll be doing it at the historic Villa Park, which has been around since the 19th century. Under the guidance of Unai Emery, the club is reviving its Champions League legacy, last seen in the 1982-83 season. RB Leipzig might be a newer name in football, but their home ground has a storied past. Originally known as Zentralstadion, this venue once hosted 100,000 fans and was revamped for the 2006 World Cup. Now, it's the proud home of RB Leipzig, blending history with modern football. Let's head to the Netherlands and check out De Kuip, Feyenoord's legendary home ground. This iconic stadium not only inspired the design of Camp Nou, but has also played host to an impressive 10 European Cup finals. Even with modern updates, De Kuip still proudly retains its timeless classic shape. Paris Saint-Germain's Parc des Princes is buzzing with speculation about a possible move to a new stadium. But for now, PSG will continue to call this historic venue home for the season. While the stadium won't be setting any new attendance records, it remains a key stage for their Champions League journey. While Camp Nou undergoes its major renovation, FC Barcelona will call Estadi Olympique Louis companies their home for the Champions League this season. Although a return to Camp Nou is on the horizon, the legendary stadium won't be gracing the Champions League stage this year. Lille OSC will take on their Champions League opponents at the modern Stade Pierre-Mauroy, which opened in 2012. This versatile stadium has already made its mark, hosting events like the 2016 Euros and even the Olympics. It's quickly becoming a key venue for major European competitions. Sporting CP will showcase their talents at the Estadio José Alvalade in Lisbon, a stadium with a rich history. Not only did it host 5 matches during Euro 2004, but it also witnessed Sporting's clash with CSKA Moscow in the UEFA Cup final shortly after. Next up is Belgrade's iconic Rajko Mitic Stadium, affectionately known as Maracana. Renowned for its huge capacity and electric atmosphere, this legendary venue has been the backdrop for countless historic matches featuring Crvena Zvezda. Manchester City's Etihad Stadium is currently undergoing an expansion, setting it apart from the UK's more historic grounds. This upgrade mirrors the club's meteoric rise and its increasing prominence in the football world. Celtic Park, one of Britain's largest stadiums, is renowned for its electrifying atmosphere. Even Leo Messi has praised it, claiming that no other stadium compares to the buzz and energy of Celtic Park. VfB Stuttgart is making a surprising comeback to the Champions League, marking their return since the 2009-2010 season when they made it to the round of 16. Arsenal is back in the Champions League, and they'll be showcasing their skills at the Emirates Stadium. Recent talks have hinted at potential renovations, with Josh Kroenke sharing that the club is considering updates to enhance the iconic venue. Liverpool's legendary Anfield has undergone a major upgrade, now boasting several thousand more seats. This redevelopment has made Anfield the largest English stadium in this year's Champions League, setting the stage for some electrifying football action. For their Champions League fixtures, Shakhtar Donetsk will call Veltins Arena home, the iconic venue previously known as the Fortress of Schalke 04. Although Schalke is no longer in the competition, this stadium continues to stand as a premier Champions League venue. In Portugal, SL Benfica's Estádio da Luz stands out as the largest stadium to echo the Champions League anthem this season. This grand venue not only hosted the announcement of the 2007 New Wonders of the World, but has also been the stage for several thrilling finals. Atletico Madrid's Estadio Metropolitano dazzles with its sleek, modern design and strikingly large roof. This impressive stadium isn't just a home for Atletico, it's also set to play a key role as one of the host venues for the 2030 World Cup. Get ready for the grand finale of the 2024-2025 Champions League, hosted at Munich's Allianz Arena. Renowned this season, the iconic San Siro will be the stage for both AC Milan and Inter Milan's Champions League battles. While both clubs have plans to build new stadiums in the future, San Siro continues to be a cornerstone of European football, showcasing its legendary status once again. Real Madrid's Santiago Bernabeu is on the brink of completing its stunning renovation. With a sleek retractable roof and modernized seating, this revamped stadium is set to solidify its place as one of football's most legendary venues. And that wraps up our tour of the stadiums for this season's UEFA Champions League. Which venue are you most excited to visit this year? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more exciting content coming your way. Thanks for watching.